Hi everyone, another day, another handheld with the T618 inside it, and this one being Anbernic's latest vertical handheld, the RG405V. The RG405V has been out about a month now and has quickly got a reputation for being a good but bulky vertical handheld with fantastic battery life. I can certainly agree with all of those summaries, but if like me, even loving vertical designs, the odd slightly swollen shape put you off initially, I can certainly reassure that there's a pretty decent handheld underneath it all, which is certainly Anbernic's most powerful vertical yet, and arguably one of their best too. The RG405V conforms to Anbernic's standard box design, comes with a screen protector, charge cable and a little instruction manual as well as the handheld itself. There are three colour options available: wood grain, grey and clear purple, and the option to have a ROM SD card included, with pricing starting at around the $150 mark delivered. So in terms of specs, the RG405V does come with a T618 chip inside it, meaning we'll be able to play up to the Dreamcast library very comfortably, and some, but far from all, PS2 and Gamecube titles being playable. Unlike other T618 handhelds though, the RG405V does come with active cooling, so may be pushed a little further than others, but expectations should still be realistic here. We've got 4 gigs of RAM, a 4-inch IPS touchscreen and a huge 5500 mAh battery, which translates to hours of gaming between charges, which we love to see. The weight is a little shy from 300 grams, but it is at least well distributed, and we've got Android 12 preloaded. Straight out of the box, the thing that surprised me the most with the RG405 is just how comfortable it is in our hands. It's a tiny bit bigger than the original DMG Gameboy, which wasn't exactly the most ergonomic of designs, but Anbernic have really made the most of the space available and leaned into the bulkiness with nice chunky handles, which really make a huge difference when it comes to its ergonomics. We've got the active cooling fan on the back with another vent on top next to the USB-C port. We've also got the Anbernic launcher button on the left with the microSD slot underneath. Underneath we've got a headphone jack and dual speakers, and on the right we've got ingress volume buttons and power button. It all comes together as a pretty smart design all in all. In terms of controls, the Anbernic RG405V is D-pad focused, which is great for the games that play best on it, although the only time the RG405V doesn't feel comfortable for me is when trying a game with a modern control scheme, which rules out streaming for me. We do have built-in Hall joysticks, which feel like there's a bit more movement to them than other Anbernics, but it's likely due to them just not being recessed. The shoulder buttons are incredibly accessible, but also very sensitive to presses, so it does take a while to adapt if you plan on resting your fingers on them without accidentally pressing them. I found myself adapting to it like I would with my feet when driving a manual car, with my fingers rested ever so slightly above the pedals. The face buttons are glossy and feel like they come out a little bit too much from the case, both qualities I occasionally don't get on with, but they work really well with the RG405V's design. They've got a great bounce to them and feel very responsive, even after longer play sessions. The D-pad feels like standard Anbernic in that it's very precise but has a level of stiffness to their directionals. It's a very well-rounded D-pad in terms of control and responds well though. Overall, the face controls really work great for retro gaming, with the only real downsides being sensitive shoulder buttons and a layout that doesn't gel well with modern gaming due to the stretched positions your fingers are while focused on both the shoulder buttons and joysticks. The RG405V does come with Android 12 and is pretty well-rounded experience overall. The touchscreen is mostly responsive, only really losing sensitivity right around the edges, and Anbernic's game launcher is easily reachable by pressing the quick button on the left side of the handheld. Anbernic's quick launcher is pretty bare bones in terms of display and features, but it is equally getting better and better, allowing for specific emulators to launch specific systems. Unfortunately, it does come preloaded with a number of paid versions of certain emulators, which is always disappointing to see, but this can be cleaned up via access to the Play Store. This cleanup process does slow down an otherwise pick up and play experience though, so worth bearing in mind. Anyway, I'll cut to some gameplay now before summarising it up at the end. So, all in all, the RG405V is a great vertical handheld. Its chunk reminds me of the Game Gear in terms of bulkiness at first glance, but it being surprisingly comfy to actually play. The screen is great, the battery life is fantastic, and the controls aren't too bad, although the shoulder buttons are sensitive until you get used to them. Ultimately, if you're after a vertical handheld, then the RG405V is a pretty good option. That's it for now though, thanks so much for watching.